Hey guys, what it is your girl Cadillac. Yes, finally we are down to the interview that I've been building up to. Okay, so first I'm going to read my intro and then we're going to jump straight into the interview. Okay, most find it hard to believe that my husband was wrongfully arrested, which wrongful arrests lead to wrongful convictions. Today I have a guest that has been wrongfully accused twice and wrongfully arrested once. So y'all don't believe my story? I tell him my husband's wrongful conviction, but let's see what you think after hearing this man's story. All right. All right. So if you could just introduce yourself really quickly and then we'll jump into the questions.
My name's Jay.
All right.
But you should say,
Okay, Jay, all right, can you tell us a little about your wrongful arrest?
Yeah, I can tell you something about it. I can tell you a lot. I can tell you a little bit. But they got me at a young age, just
Oh, that's actually my second question. What age and what state? So if you can put it all together then.
Project.
okay. Yeah, they got me at a young age. It's crazy because I had just graduated from high school, not thinking I was gonna go to prison. Like that was nobody's thing. Like talking about graduating and not even enjoying the whole summer. Like it was like probably 2-3 weeks after graduation.
So you were still 17 or you had turned
I
18?
was 18 at the time.
18.
Yeah,
All right. So what state did this happen in?
yeah, Florida.
State of Florida. All right. So how did the wrongful arrest happen?
They actually they had my two younger brothers already outside, and so like I was just getting enough because I heard all the commotion. I heard all the commotion outside. Like I heard the helicopters, I heard the dogs barking, and just a lot. So just probably like 10, maybe 11. So.
Oh, this was at nighttime.
8 a.m.
Oh, 10 a.m.
Yeah. So like, I looked out the window, cause I was like, man, it's a lot of noise going on.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's too early for it.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, let me look out the window real quick. I looked out the window, I'm like, dang, there's a lot of people out there. Like,
A lot going on. Wow. Oh, so you could actually see all that happening.
I'm looking at the window, at my window.
Mm.
I'm looking like, dang, K9 units, like the helicopter units, like just a lot of people. Like, then I walked to the living room. I was taking some medicine at the time, and I was like, this was like, I think it was like around 10:30ish that morning. Now, I remember my two younger brothers outside already, like way before like anything happened. So like I was taking my medicine. Well, I didn't get a chance to take my medicine because my mama went outside and she seen my two little brothers outside. Like the police had them already, like sitting down on the little thing right there on the porch, really.
Mm-hmm.
With the K9, and then I'm waking up. I ain't brushed my teeth yet. I ain't washed my face. I ain't put no deodorant on.
Mm-hmm.
So like, but they seen me because I had dreads and like I had dread at the time, and they were so long, like out of everybody. And matter of fact, my brothers, they didn't have dreads. They didn't have nothing. They had a cut.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody had a cut. But they just seen me, they just seen me just like, okay, we want you. Come outside. We want to talk to you. Where's your ID?
Wow.
Like, ID. Like, okay, I get my ID because I just knew I was straight. Like, okay, I didn't do nothing wrong. Yeah, you get my ID, you know. But they had to put me in the lineup. And I don't know.
So all of that just from.
Just,
So you really didn't know what was
I
going
didn't
on,
know.
just taken by surprise,
I
and
really ain't know what's going on. Like, I just knew something was going on.
and it
But I
went
didn't know
from
what
talking
was.
to him to now you.
Yeah, like they put me, my brother in the lineup, and then there's my brother's friend also, and they chose me and him.
The brother's friend.
Yeah,
So from that lineup, that's what led to an arrest
yeah,
from an eyewitness.
yeah.
And to let everybody know, that's where a lot of these false eyewitnesses come from lineups and people just pointing and saying that's the person. You have a lot of wrongful convictions that stem off of that. Okay, so why do you think they chose to arrest you? Like from everyone that they could have, because you weren't even outside with everybody.
No, I wasn't. I wasn't outside. I think when they seen me, like maybe because it was the dreads. I
Mm-hmm.
know it was the dreads, like because nobody else can have no dreads, and they said it was two people,
Mm-hmm.
so they had to pick somebody else. They picked my brother's friend, so I'm like, dang. But in my mind, I would never think like, okay, I just graduated from high school. Okay, I'm about to go ahead and try to go to college or do something with myself at that time. Like,
Yeah, just not expecting
yeah,
that
I just wanted
from
like,
yeah.
dang, like, then, you know, I went to county. I was in there about 10 days because, I don't know, like, I knew I wasn't supposed to be in there.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's just crazy. Then they said they'll put me on house arrest. So I was on house arrest for 9 months.
Oh, okay. So that's like they bonded you out. Did someone post bond or something for you to be on house arrest?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you had to do the rest of your time outside until trial came.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you think your race had or your gender had anything to do with them arresting you?
Yeah. I did.
Can you just elaborate just a little bit? Like,
I mean, like, you know, just walking down the street and you just be walking, not thinking about the police or whatever, and like they'll just pull up on you and stop you. Cause I had this happen like numerous of times, just walking down the street,
wow.
or just going around the corner, or just going to my cousin's house, or just the little things. So like I don't know, like even if you want to break the law, like I feel like it ain't no chance of breaking the law, cause shit,
Yeah.
they own your ass. Like that's, I mean.
And that's something for the young jits, like for real.
Yeah.
Y'all should stay away from that because they watching you anyway, whether you doing it or not.
Like,
They already
they
watching you.
They gonna put you somewhere. They gonna make sure they put you in a category. They gonna make sure you fit this description or you fit that description. Like,
Yeah, so it's best to, I don't even know how to avoid it because you just you minding your own business in your neighborhood, in your house. So I really don't even know how to tell you to avoid it.
You really can't avoid that situation. Like I go outside every day, and then of course I pray before I go. You never know, like they'll pull you over or anything. Like you got to be ready for them, cause that's how I feel. Like every time I leave the house, like just pray I make it back and nothing happen.
Yeah. And that's sad that comes along with being a black man. It's crazy. Okay, so people's first response is this well, don't do the crime if you can't do the time. Like if you're arrested, they assume there's no way that you couldn't have, you had to be doing something wrong to be arrested. And they also, I'm playing off of that. What do you think you could have done to avoid this situation?
I mean, I couldn't avoid it because they pulled me out of my house. Like, I mean, it can't get no worse than that. Like,
So just at random.
just
That,
like you never
yeah.
know. You never know. Like,
Was anyone with you at the time?
yeah, my siblings, my mom.
Yeah, so your mama was, so yeah, from the
I was
story.
standing like behind my mama, like literally standing behind her, looking over her shoulder outside, looking like, okay, man, they got my brothers out there,
Mm-hmm.
like, so I'm like, dang. But then they see me, I'm like, hey, yeah, like, come outside. I'm like, okay. I get my slides and, I go outside and I'm thinking like everything's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, I didn't do nothing. I know I didn't do nothing. Like,
Yeah.
in my mind, like, okay, I ain't go to sleep last night just to wake up. Like, like I don't know.
And then for your mother to be there, then she's an eyewitness that, no, my son was just here. What are y'all talking about?
Yeah.
But were they even trying to hear her, or?
They weren't trying to hear.
That's crazy.
Like, they'll try to act like they was listening. They weren't really listening.
It was like they would target and focus in on this one issue, that you being the person. And then after somebody coming and saying, oh yeah, it was you, like that, just the icing on the cake. Okay, so do you feel like any of your constitutional rights were violated during the wrongful arrest?
Yeah, I did. But I guess everybody, you know what I'm saying, get violated every day. Like, you just gotta expect that. Like, when you dealing with them folks, like, you gotta always expect the unexpected. And you already gotta know, like, this may happen, or that may happen, or this can happen. Like, just so much stuff be running through people's head. I know my head be running, like, cause I don't know. I've been through that situation twice, like, so, it's then it happened at a young age, so it kind of like on house arrest for 9 months, and knowing I ain't do this, but still at the same time, like, it's a chance you might go to prison.
Instead of your plans of going to college.
Yeah,
She was already.
They trying to give me football numbers. Like,
Wow.
You definitely not coming home no time soon.
So let people know how easily this can happen. Do you think this can happen to anyone, or is it?
Yeah, it can happen to anyone.
Yeah.
Anyone, like, it's either get snatched up and get pinned, get something pinned on you, So, it's crazy how you can just walk outside and get put in handcuffs, like, just not knowing, like, just that bad.
And that's what. And now listening to your story, that make people like, how when something happened, a lot of times the family, they won't even help out because they'll be like, yeah, most likely he did something. Like, I had a lot of people telling me that, like, nobody believed the situation.
See, my family, they know I didn't do it. Like, cause if you know me, like, even when it went down, like, all the neighbors were like, no, not JJ. Like,
Yeah.
like, no, you didn't do it. Like,
That's okay, because you shouldn't
Do you think the wrongful arrests were a mistake? Because we haven't gotten into the second time, but do you think they were a mistake?
Yeah. It was a big mistake. They could.
I come home.
Okay.
I'm just waiting
I'm sorry because
to.
Okay, so I'm sorry for the interruptions. I will try to edit those out. But unfortunately, if you see this before that editing session happens, then you will see a little bit of clipping in and out. But just to jump right back into it. Okay, do you still trust law enforcement in the same ways now, knowing what can happen?
Nah, I never really did. I never did trust him.
Okay, do you fear them?
I don't fear them, but I do fear what they can do to me.
Mm-hmm. So, how should they have handled the situation, do you believe?
Should never happen.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's no other way to, because it's plenty of people out there that this happened to.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just one of them that actually got blessed and still here.
Oh yeah, so we didn't get into that. So you took it to court,
Yeah,
and you beat the case.
Yeah. They tried to play me.
Yeah.
They tried to play me one time, trying to make it seem like I was incompetent and do you want to take the stand? I'm like, yeah, of course I want to take the stand because I know what I did. I ain't do nothing.
And they do try to, yeah. So they do try to deter you from getting on a stand and actually speaking. They always tell you it's not in your best interest to speak, to testify. So you actually wanted to get up there and.
Yeah, because I didn't do it.
Mm-hmm.
And I got witnesses. Like the police was right there, and my mama was right there when they pulled me out of the house. So like we ain't got nothing to lie about. I ain't got nothing to lie about.
Mm-hmm.
Because before all that, they take you to this place first, so they could get a statement from everybody, make sure everything line up.
Mm-hmm.
But ain't nobody had to lie about nothing. Like nobody ain't had to write nothing down, cause we seen what happened.
Seeing what happened,
we
yeah.
seen it. Like we ain't got to write nothing down. Like
Mm-hmm.
telling y'all what is happening. So and
So did it seem like all the officers were together? Was it like one saying, "Oh, maybe we shouldn't go in this direction and keep looking," or something? Or were they all just on the same page with this, just arresting you and two of your brothers and a brother friend?
they already had my two little brothers out there. So I'm like, dang, what's going on? Like, I don't know, but shit, they pulled me. They seen my dreads. Like, I had long dreads at the time, so they wanted me. They pulled me out the house, then they put me in the lineup, and shit, they took me and my brother friend. And then the person who
Did the brother friend, did he end up getting off?
Yeah, he did.
So they had two of them. They had four of the wrong people, but they took two of the wrong people to trial.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that was the best, Cause
It is.
At that time, you go to trial and you can still lose. You can
Mm-hmm.
still lose, I don't know, something don't never add up. But at that time, everybody getting put away for little crimes, but doing all these years for these little crimes, that's crazy.
Yeah, there's people still serving time from back in that. What year was this?
2008.
2008. Yeah, there's people still serving time from way back then. But what's crazy, a lot of these laws have changed, so people can come in and do worse crimes and get less time than those that been there for all this long time. They don't want to make anything retroactive. So the people that are under all these bad laws just stay there, stay stuck. Okay. So how has these things affected you? Like I guess like let's say first with them being 18. So 9 months later you possibly turned 19 before the trial was over?
Nah, I had just turned 18.
So you were still
I had
18.
just turned 18 October. I turned 19 in October. And that's crazy.
So as an 18-year-old boy, how did it make you feel afterwards? Like after the arrest and you're back out on the street and you're home?
I don't know, like I was messed up. I definitely didn't want to be bothered by the police.
Mm-hmm.
Something ever happened, I would never call the police. Like I'd be afraid just walking to the store or driving, just knowing it's a chance they're gonna mess with me.
Mm-hmm.
I just know they're gonna mess with me. So.
And that's sad. They there to protect you,
Yeah.
but you scared of who's supposed to protect you.
Like, I got PTSD because of that. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you know, a young man just graduated from high school, not thinking, like, okay, you about to do 9 months on house arrest for a crime you didn't do. And
You should have been able to sue after that too,
yeah,
cause after cause they
I
falsely
was-
imprisoned you too.
but I was just so like, I was just so happy to be off. So like,
Mm.
I was so thankful, happy. Like, but my mind, like everybody's mind was messed up. Like come up, my daddy just passed.
Mm.
Probably like a year before that, and just to see that happening.
And y'all had to spend your money because you said you went from a public defender who wasn't doing too much or nothing because they don't usually do anything, but try to get you to plead. But so y'all had to pay a lawyer, stacks, I'm sure. So you lost your money, you lost your time.
We started with a lawyer first, but just knowing like the lawyer wasn't doing nothing, but he was steady taking the money.
Mm.
But now when it's getting done, nothing. Then I think we fired him, paid him. Then I got another public defender. He definitely wasn't doing nothing. He was acting like he was doing something, but he'll call me back like a month later, or he don't return the phone calls.
Mm. Cause they public defender office defend a whole bunch of people, like a lot of people. So they actually don't even have time for your case too.
But I got this one, the dad public defender, like that's a good one, cause he was on it. He was the older guy too.
Oh, okay.
Like, I think my mama friend or somebody or something, like, cause she was like, this my last hope.
Yeah.
My last option.
Wow.
So, cause after a while, Bill went broke. I went broke, trying to pay the lawyer.
Yeah.
But that last public defender, yeah.
Wow.
He like, we ain't taking no pleas, we ain't doing none of that.
So he was actually one good one. Could I ask, was he an African American man or he wasn't?
He was a Caucasian man.
Okay. That's good. That's good to know that we got some good public defenders out there. Okay, so now this has been years ago, over a decade and something. Is there any effects from this still that linger from this incident, or is everything like behind you?
There's a lot of things going on. It just made it hard for me to survive like I want to without that coming up on my background. Cause that kind of slowed down everything
Mm-hmm.
for what I could have been doing or could have been at in life.
Yeah. Yeah. Taking time taken from your life, it's no telling what you could be if they didn't obstruct. Okay, so are there any other things that you would like to include or let us know about anything that we spoke about today?
Just like you never know what's gonna happen when you walk out the door. Like, cause it could just change just like that.
Mm.
Life could be taken. You can even get killed.
Yeah,
what I'm
that
saying?
too.
Like,
Yeah.
you get killed, beat, then go to jail. Go to jail, get beat. Like, it just like a never ending cycle.
And for me, I'm not a mother of a son, but I have my nephews that are just like my sons, and it's scary because I got one that's going for middle school, and he's in that stage where you can't tell him nothing, and you be like, you just don't know. Like it makes it fearful for your boys, and I'm like, what age do we see these as young, cute little boys, and then next minute we see them as threats? Like, what age does that occur? So, okay, so we're just about done, but you said you were wrongfully arrested, well, accused again. So if you want to tell that one real quickly. So it happened once, but now it happens again years later.
I fit the description. I'm like, see y'all playing somebody.
You know what's crazy?
Somebody
I felt something that day.
I'm like, somebody really playing.
Now, how exactly, like, what was the time difference in between the two situations?
Okay. 2008. First one.
2008.
That was 2016.
So 8 years different, almost a decade. But then if they never took that off, that cop that ran it the second time would have seen that on your sheet already.
Probably. I don't know.
It's crazy. So how did that one turn out?
I don't know that was crazy.
Weird.
That was it was weird.
This was in Florida too?
No, this was in Mississippi.
Okay.
So I'm staying with my sister at the time, and I don't know. I'm just leaving from Winn-Dixie because Mike had sent me some couple dollars or whatever. So I'm talking to him on the phone. Was I talking to you?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
You told me you was gonna call me when you
Oh yeah, that's what
got
it
back.
was. Cause shit, I seen them police out there, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, yeah, I just need to focus, like make sure I make it home.
Mm-hmm. So that's still the fear in the seeing officers and stuff. Yeah.
So like, I'm like, okay, I'm crossing the street. For no, boom, I see a police car like flying right by me. But like, it was a gas station. I think it was like a Chevron or something. But I seen a whole bunch of police, like, it was a group of them, like, probably 5. And, okay, I was going the other way, the opposite way.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, okay, I think I'm good now. Okay, I'm almost to my sister's house. I'm almost there. But before I get there, like, they pulled up on me.
All right.
Just say you don't own copyright.
They still will copyright. All right.
Yeah, but they just pulled up on me in the truck with some canine. It was a canine in the truck. It was a couple of them, like, they were ready to just, like,
Wow.
like, if they said, yeah, sick them,
Mm-hmm.
they gonna go ahead and get at me, like, but they were barking like they were hungry, like think about like 6, 7 of them.
Wow, that many?
Yeah.
Dang.
It was.
From one officer had that many?
One truck pulled up on me. Then before you know it, it was like 4, 5 cars pulled up.
Wow.
Well, not cars, trucks. With K9s, and someone got K9 unit, and someone got the person that chased you.
Mm-hmm.
Buddy, he had some shorts on and some boots, and like he had gloves on his hand, like now you be exercising or something.
Mm-hmm.
Like one of them type of gloves, and like what y'all think I'm really about to run? See, I got.
Oh, so they thought.
I'm like, ain't nobody about to run. First
Mm.
of all, like, you know, but I'm like, God, not this again. Like, I know
Wow.
this ain't happening again. Talking about it fit the description.
And you just came out the.
And, you know, just to make everything clear, like the police, some police, it's some good ones out there, and there's some bad ones. And like they like laughing at me. They like, oh, who you calling, your mama? I'm like, no, I'm calling my sister. Cause shoot, she right there. That's the only person I know at that time. Like, I was staying with her. I called her. And then they were acting like I was about to run or something like that. Cause they had this dude like ready, like, okay, say if I was a runner, say if I wanted to run, like, okay, they had a person just for that, like, everybody else just sit back. This guy got him. So I don't know, like, this messed me up.
So that situation, so they just basically, I guess they said you fit the description. Did they fully arrest you though?
No, they ain't arrest me.
So they realized you weren't the person they were looking for.
Like after a while, but you know, I'm like, did I do something wrong? Like, what crime did I commit?
Mm.
You know, let me know.
Wow.
That's just like probably like the 5th accident in life.
Mm-hmm.
Like dealing with those type of people. Just I don't know. They put something on you, then they mess your background up, or like make you seem like you the type of person. Like even if you did the crime or not, like they don't care.
Yeah.
You know, they really don't care.
That's what